And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barber. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Some misdirection with the counter. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Sells to fake. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Right down the gut of the field. To the house. Touchdown, Trojans. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Left side is Bowman. He is stopped short, and the gamble on the 2 to try to go on top comes up short. They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson. All kinds of room to the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! PAT unit on the field. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From deep, it's Barber. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for the edge. Turns upfield. He'll pitch it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. The play fake. Release to the back. Reels it in. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they found something with him catching the football in the backfield, and they just keep going back to it.
See some running room. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Running inside, it's Jordan. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Got it behind the line. It's Bowman. Inside the 35. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Making the adjustment. Sets his feet. It's Mayava. Turns it upfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Sends it back in motion. Driving forward, it's Jordan. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Deep in the end zone, it's Morris. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Vols want to crank the tempo. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Bishop. They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the 1st down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play-calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the back. The give is to Miller. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Oh, pressure's coming. Finds his target down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
He's changing the play. Needs it here on 4th down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, USC!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Just a little off. Incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Trojans use their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take